the heir apparent, Chris LeRusso. And his opponent, from Ogden Marsh, Iowa, weighing in at 178 pounds, he is the IWC Super Indy Champion, the New Age Plague, Gory!
Well, Gory survived a field of 4, including himself, Anthony Henry, Joey Janela, and Shug D, to win the vacant championship that had to be surrendered by previous champion John McChesney. But you go back through the lineage of McChesney and Adam Cole, John McChesney, Chris LeRusso, all these champions. Chris LeRusso looks at himself as superior to all of them, looks at himself as the heir apparent to the Super Indy glory that has been building for some 15 years.
And just as we get the match started, I was wondering what role is JC Steele going to play in this match, being in LeRusso's corner. That's
like Benjamin C. Steele, a very influential athlete, or influential individual to help his athlete, I should say. Chris LeRusso has Gory
fighting him,
showing that thirst for flesh in the early going. Gory is not a prototypical Super Indy style competitor.
Beautiful set of arm drags there from Gory, starting things off quick.
But Ryan, how do you prepare for somebody that doesn't want to out-wrestle you? They just want to gnaw your flesh.
Well, I think LeRusso not prepared for something like that. The biting and the rope work of Gory. Beautiful Hurricane Rana executed right there. On the shoulders of LeRusso now.
Yeah, LeRusso trapped in Gory now, modified submission. This will not be the end of the matchup. It is illegal. 5 count to break, but certainly will do its damage. Gory won that Super Indy Championship a decade ago. Held it for only 90 minutes. Rules at that point situated that the champion had to surrender to the tournament winner. Gory happened to win the title the night of the tournament in a non-tournament matchup. It took him 10 years to get back to the promised land as BC still gets involved. The distraction to Gory, LeRusso the follow-through forearm. My gosh, and you can see that just the animalistic rage that has formed over Gory over the, oh God.
Wicked backdrop suplex on the apron, and Dabrowski, you know better than anyone that that is one of the hardest parts, if not the hardest part of the entire ring.
Absolutely. And Gory fought so hard, so many years to get back to this point. Will he lose it to Chris LeRusso?
And it looks like LeRusso making his game plan known, going after the back of Gory, running him into the apron once again before sending him to the center of the ring.
Hard kick to the midsection.
Very pleased with himself in the early stages of this match.
And that may be the best leg drop in the business right there.
Great elevation there.
2 count only. LeRusso has proven in the past he will do anything to win, to retain, to acquire the Super Indy Championship. We have seen him pour rubbing alcohol in somebody's eyes. We have seen some of the most flagrant and shameless interference possible, questionable tactics possible. LeRusso, in his own mind, he's convinced himself he's the heir apparent. He's untouchable here. But
fighting once again.
There you see, sometimes that happens. Sometimes LeRusso gets himself in these situations where he's his own worst enemy. You never want to put your hands near the mouth of Gory, because this guy just got a bloodlust about him.
And a great strategy here from LeRusso, slowing down the much quicker opponent Gory, not allowing him to use those ropes to his advantage, which he's been known to do.
Oh yeah. I know you've shared locker rooms with Gory before. You know how absolutely unpredictable he is, and he may be pound for pound the quickest man in anywhere in this area, if not the professional wrestling industry as a whole.
You can't do it when you're tied up, and that's exactly what LeRusso's done here with a beautiful abdominal stretch applied. And interference on the outside from BC Steele.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
Exactly what we were talking about.
Illegal use of leverage there from Benjamin C. Steele as LeRusso zeroing in on that intercostal cartilage between the rib cage of the New Age Plague.
And this is one of those moves where it seems almost as a transition hold, but you could literally get a submission out of your opponent when applied correctly.
Yeah, well, LeRusso lost the extra boost there. Gory able to counter out. LeRusso dropped on the second ring rope, but Gory, oh no! Gory loves to launch himself into a modified crossbody and just drive the weight of his opponent into that rope. But LeRusso, again, calculated a step ahead. Gory's own momentum was his downfall as he hit with a violent thud on the floor.
Gotta wonder if Gory's gonna even be able to continue now after taking that brutal spill to the outside. That's about 8 feet up.
And LeRusso not making friends at ringside.
When does he ever try to make friends?
Only when it benefits him personally or professionally. Only 2 friends he needs are Benjamin C. Steele and Bulk Nasty, and if BC Steele is to be believed, LeRusso's going to walk out tonight Super Indy champion. Bulk Nasty will leave as the high-stakes champion.
Could you imagine BC Steele? We'd never hear the end of it.
Absolutely not. That would be a victory party even more obnoxious than Jackson Argo's birthday party out here.
Hopefully it will turn out a little better as a 2 count there.
Oh! Vicious clothesline.
Really focusing on that back and neck region of Gory, and you gotta believe if it continues to go this way, there won't be much left.
And LeRusso.
Romero special here.
Submission attempt.
He's got him up.
What does this do to your body? What is Gory feeling right now, Ryan?
Not only is the pain going through his back, but also in the knees, the legs, and the arms. Basically his entire body. Wow! As he modifies it into a chin lock, and Gory may be forced to submit here.
Smart adjustment by LeRusso to keep his own shoulders off the canvas.
And an even smarter adjustment by Gory as he, again, bites the hand and fingers of LeRusso.
And again, Gory does not think like you or me. He will, any chance he can get, take a bite out of his opponent. He will take it. LeRusso, incensed that that's happened, he fell for that set of circumstances. Again, Gory the double knees. And now to charge in. Oh.
Showing some fight here. Beautiful clothesline in the corner.
And Gory aims his target behind his opponent. That's maximum impact. Ouch.
Damengiri kick there, looking for that springboard.
Great elevation of the drop kick.
This could be it. 2.
Got him, no.
Only 2. And you can see BC Steele ready to get inside the ring. Thought it was over, just like you and I.
Oh, well, BC Steele wants nothing more than to have that Super Indy Championship in his clutches again. Gory may be attempting for the Soul Leader. The submission attempt could end this matchup, and LeRusso has it scouted. Gory into the turnbuckle.
Say what you will about the tactics of LeRusso, but I'm impressed here with his ring positioning, his awareness, knowing where he's at all times. Down. Double knees.
Yeah, LeRusso driven down. Gory the cover. Near fall.
Very close. 2 count there. The official says it was only 2.
Well, we'll see. Gory's got to not get frustrated here. Gory's got to keep the momentum he's built, and this crowd
firmly behind Gory.
Certainly.
But he can't get distracted here.
Signaling for the QAS. Oh, LeRusso drops down.
Beautiful cover. Backside.
LeRusso. No.
Oh, followed by a wicked kick to the face. This could be it.
LeRusso caught Gory on the temple. He could be out. No. LeRusso thought Gory was out, but the New Age plague more than once is able to rise from the dead.
That may have just been instinct there, Joe. I don't know if he knows where he's at.
Tell me what to do. Come on, Chris.
What is this?
Experience.
Got LeRusso signaling for the near-death experience. Gory counters. There's the QAS. And now into the Soul Eater.
LeRusso trying to fight it off. He says no.
He's not.
And he stepped down.
Not close enough to the ropes. Gory submits the former champion.